Carl knew that on one of these shores stood William Hamilton's lavish mansion, and there the detective had hopes of finding a way out of the area. A phone, a truck, who knows? Under the luxurious paneling and damask carpets, he might be able to find answers to his questions. The detective wondered about the floating debris. Had it drifted out from the shore, or had it been abandoned there in the middle of nowhere? Carl saw a boat in the distance, clearly piloted by one of his own. Had he finally made it to civilization? His hopes were immediately drowned out by the sound of gunshots. Time to flee again, and fast. Carl swam without a thought, yet each stroke was desperate. The icy water and his wounds made him feel weaker and weaker. He had to get to shore. The red glow of the flames allowed Carl to see the full extent of his injuries. In the warmth, Carl began to feel the stinging burn of his wounds again. Huge, knowing that he was headed to a more comfortable, but otherwise ominous place, Hamilton's mansion. Wolves do not generally attack human beings. At least, not unless you attack them first. The security was more reminiscent of a Korean military base than a mining operation. Carl tried to put the horror into perspective. Accidents happen, and in the inhospitable far north, it happens more often than not. Nevertheless, a feeling of déjà vu stayed with him, as if the carnage was not over. The plan suggested that a package had to be retrieved not far away. Carl had to keep his eyes open. An access card, a rather modern piece of technology, especially for a mining complex in the far north. What could it possibly open? Gas mask. Carl had tried out older models as an infantryman. He hardly saw the need for such equipment to protect against simple ore dust.